Joseph Ojok Kwalokere is my name. I'm so impressed with this episode on onion production in Alito Training Center. I am working here in Alito as a manager for the training center. So I want to introduce to you some of the basic concepts in onion production with its associated challenges. So you will learn in this episode right from the nursery bed up to harvest. Like my YouTube channel. If you can only subscribe and then like it, so you will be in good position to learn what is happening in Alito here and have yourself also in practice. What did you walk along with that? Oh no, you're what you no smiling. Oh, smiling, no. No, even the seedlings become annoyed because people are not happy with them. So, our nursery bed has not suffered any effects of diseases outbreak. Things to do with the dumping off, we were able to manage it. We had to put appropriate shades over the nursery bed. We control watering. So to minimize this kind of losses of disease outbreak, like such as dumping off, so as a farmer you need to regulate watering and then you control the shades. Because if the shade is too much and then you are over watering, the nursery bed become damp, become cold, and the fungal infections such as dumping off manifest from the nursery bed, and obviously you will find seedlings are disappearing from your nursery bed and you ask yourself why. So you may look at our seedlings as if they are collapsing. After hardening off, you need to make sure that your seedlings are completely adapted to hot sunshine. Now this morning we have not watered it because we want it to get used to harsh environment, since we are now preparing to transplant them in our field. So you only need to be very careful. Don't allow it, don't overstress it. Now we are going to water it in the evening. We have now started watering intermittently, but now you can water and some days you skip so that they are well adapted to harsh environmental condition, in order to make sure that after transplanting them to the field, they are not in position to suffer stress of transplanting. Remember, this is the hot period that needs a lot of water for the seedling to establish. So in this way you will have trained your seedlings to cope up with the adverse effects of climate change. So, for onions, you need to succeed in the nursery bed first, because the foundation for a successful onion production is in the nursery bed.
In the nursery bed, if you have planted it long time, for some few weeks back, but we're seeing it today is love, very nice. And even I did well school what putting setting so that it should not be disturbed by rain plus, and then other thing too much of sunshine, watering new, and there's no rain totally. I'm spraying against some pests and diseases like stem mildew, powdery mildews, and then other diseases.
With the onion, when you planted your onion like this in your nursery bed, you must follow very many management practices, which include application of compost. This compost here is going to make your seedling do best. You also like loosening of, as you are seeing we are doing, this loosening of make a good aeration into your seedling. You also carry out something like a pest and disease control. During this, we use some of the agrochemical like itself. This itself has very strong smell where they can scare away some of the pests. When we are adding of our nursery bed, we are making our nursery bed, our seedling, to get used to the adverse environment.
The roots, yeah. Stella.
Purchase your tracks today.
Organic farming is real. Take a look at my demonstration in Alito Training Center. We have top dressed using organic liquid manure, added more soil and mulched the demo. You can see the potential yield, how it is. This is beautiful, and the power of organic liquid manure. So you can see. Beautiful. It's real. And this is the power of organic manure, organic farming. You see? Take a look. You see now, like when you look at the plant stem is just very lousy, but if you uproot, if you harvest, you find a very big bulb down there. Wow. Oh, yeah. This is the power of organic farming. You can really enjoy. In the past few months, we have been following the best management practices to ensure that the potential yield is realized. Now, today, we have already harvested the onions. And for you to note that the onion is ready for harvest, you find the leaves have started drying off, and then the stem breaks off. They start falling down, breaking, or bending. So, there you can now identify that your onions is ready for harvest. So in harvest, you carry out two things. You can either uproot when the soil is soft, or you dig when the soil is hard. After harvesting your onions, you need to carry out grading. Grading is now sorting them according to different qualities that they have. According to the sizes, according to the damages, you have to grade them out. Simply because when you carry out grading, it will help you to meet the needs of different customers. So like when you look at our harvest here, this side is of the quality one. Very good quality. You select the big size and you put aside. And then also the medium size. Because there are other customers who do not like, they prefer to buy the medium size. Also you grade them, you put them aside. You also have the small size. You will never avoid challenges. Like there are other onions which will get spoiled due to the weather, due to the soil factor, due to the harvest. So you'll find when they are damaged, others will cut, others are busting, others are germinated. You have to sort them aside. Don't mix them with the good ones, because this one which is starting to rot, if you mix them up, the damages extends to the healthy onions. At this point, you can even, if you are grading, you can grade according to the market price. The big size, if it is going at 200 shillings, you also count them. You can even count them. Like, you can get, let's say you can put for 1,000. So it's always very interesting with horticulture, so long as you know what you're doing. If you have the skills and the knowledge of doing something, you can do it perfectly. Now, look at the quality of our onions. This is the power of organic farming. In our soil, we have not added any fertilizer. We have been using organic soil booster, like organic liquid manure, and we make sure that the ridge is well loosened and added to organic matters. Then, after we have transplanted in the due course of vegetative growth, we added organic liquid manure. And the process of adding organic liquid manure in the onion is very unique. It's not like in the tomatoes where you just pour like that. But in the time that you are going to add soil onto the ridge is when you mix that soil with organic liquid manure and you allow it to settle there for like 2 days. You add soil that you have already incorporated in organic liquid manure. That is how we added it here. But now you can see the quality of the onions that we have harvested at this moment. Good production that I want to encourage the young people who are still yearning for jobs. They are looking for jobs. Instead, look for skills that when you practice, you can get this kind of production and you end up getting your income in a very easy way. This is how you are going to dry your onions. Make sure you have a string line under the shade or inside the house. but there must be plenty of air circulation, and then you hang them like this inside the house or under the shade. Free air circulation will allow it to dry very safely, and besides that, this one is also free from the vermins like rats can disturb onions. So when you hang them like this, so you only hang it in such a way that the rats doesn't have access to the onions. You need to note the difference between the healthy onions and the affected ones, because now you can see these onions, they are like maturing, yet it is still having 1 more month left for it to be harvested, but now it has been attacked badly. So you can see farmers should not relax with the money, because when you do like this, when you manage your horticulture like this, you end up reaping nothing from your production. Now you can see this one was not yet ready,